Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mr. VP coming back at you with another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom unboxing and review video for one of these beautiful Mattel toys. So today what we've got is the Thrash and Throw Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is really cool. I believe it cost me about $39.73 if I'm not mistaken from Walmart. It also is available at Target, I believe, because it is not a Walmart exclusive. It's not battle damaged. What's cool about this toy is I honestly didn't know this was coming out. I saw it in pictures and I thought it was just a retooled version of the smaller T-Rex, which this is the T-Rex that comes with the Monolophosaurus. This one has the battle damage. There's also the same exact model, but without that battle damage in the Legacy collection. So I had no idea this guy was coming out. I'm very happy to see that it's a good size bigger than this one. I think this one's a little too small for my collection, but this Thrash and Throw is, I think, the perfect size. So what makes this figure unique is that it has that gigantic bite, which it seems like all of the T-Rexes for the entirety of the Mattel line have. But this one has the Thrash and Throw, which I will demonstrate right now. So basically you have a couple functions. If you go up and down, you get that gigantic bite, and if you go side to side, you've got the Thrash and Throw. So if you combine those motions, you have all kinds of things going on. So before I get to unboxing this, I want to just talk about the packaging. Once again, Mattel has showcased the Mount Sibo scene that they've shown on most of their packaging. I think it looks really good here. Also, you've got Chris Pratt with Owen the Raptor in the bottom left corner. And front of the box is very simple. Besides those two mentions of what this figure is able to do, you also have the Try Me little cardboard cutout here that shows you exactly what I just showed you. Also, you get a nice big Jurassic World logo on the top left, and a little picture of the Tyrannosaurus Rex with a roar coming out of it. Very cool. I like the packaging a lot here. So if we turn the box around, once again it shows you a bunch of other dinosaurs that are part of this collection, which is really cool. I like how they do that. Makes it easier for you to collect everything. And then the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of the rest of the box here is showing you that if you press the tail down, she roars. If you push it up and down, she bites. And if you, it looks like if you put the legs down, she makes stomping noises, which is cool. And it says to move the tail for thrashing and throwing. And, there's other, boring information about warnings and stuff like that in the box. Also mentions that Jurassic World Facts app, which I have yet to download, which at some point I will. Bottom of the box, just that boring nonsense. Once again, we don't need to see that. Okay, so let's get to the fun part here. Let's do the unboxing. So it doesn't look too complicated. It looks like it's just a couple little straps here. And I'm just going to see if I can nicely cut these without having to do anything else. Oh yeah, so that's only one strap that holds it in. And then there are those, looks like the pull tabs on the bottom. I'm just going to cheat here and twist that and pull it out from the bottom. Twist that one as well. Come on. There's always got to be one that's tough. There we go. Okay. And take the instructions out. Okay, we don't need the package anymore, so that can go bye-bye. Okay, so my initial impressions are I love the stance. Like I said, it's a good size. And it seems to have really good proportions. Now, what you hear is that stomping noise, and it looks like it's activated by a button here on the bottom of the foot, so that's really cool. And you can definitely see the scars, which is nice. They're kind of molded into the figure here. Now, I think that those are on the wrong side. I feel like I've read that before too, that those are actually supposed to be on the other side. I could be wrong. But anyways, just look at the instructions here just to make sure I didn't miss anything, as in the past I have missed a couple things by not looking at the instructions. And thank you to those of you in the comments who have pointed that out. Sometimes I get a little excited and go right through important things, like my submarine video. So to play, it says Part A, stomp for sounds, which we've done. Tilt tail down for a booming roar. So you just tilt the tail down. Oh yeah, nice long roar there. Part C, tilt tail slightly up to keep mouth open and take aim. So for this one, we're going to put our famous little human sacrifice man here. And we are going to tilt the tail up slightly. Okay, so then Part D says to tilt tail farther up to bite and roar. Which I definitely messed that up there. So we'll try that again. Okay, so we are going to tilt the tail up ever so slightly, and that'll open the mouth, and Rexy will take aim at her target, and then we will tilt the tail farther up to bite and roar. Okay, and then we will move the tail around to thrash and throw. Oh yeah, very cool. I like that a lot. That is different. And then on the back of the instructions here, it shows the battery replacement, which you just unscrew the little compartment under here. And there are 3 batteries that are button cell AG13 or LR44. Looks like there's 3 of them there. Yep. Okay, so I just want to do some comparisons here. And it looks like, although it's large, of course it's nowhere near as large as the super colossal T-Rex that barely fits in the frame here. Although honestly, again, I know I've said this in the past, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same mold, just upscaled and tweaked a little bit, obviously to make these differences. Like the head sculpt in this one's slightly different, but I really like this mold. It's a really good representation of what's in the movie. I think the coloration is slightly off. It's a little bit too vibrant, but I mean, what do you expect from a kid's toy? They don't want to make it super bland looking, and I think if you were to custom paint this thing could look amazing. Another comparison is going to be the T-Rex from the Monolophosaurus set. Now, you probably can't tell in the video here, but I would say that the Thrash and Throw is probably maybe 25% larger than the Legacy Collection or Battle Damaged Tyrannosaurus Rex that comes with the Monolophosaurus. Not significantly larger, but definitely large enough. You can kind of see it there. And we'll do it with the Indo Raptor, which again, it's really tough to tell from the trailers we've seen so far just what the actual size difference is between these two creatures. Obviously, they haven't shown anything yet to say that these are both going to be in the same scenes together, so we really don't know Obviously, the Indo Raptor is bigger than a raptor. It's definitely not as big as the T-Rex. However, we're really not sure how big it really is. So I guess we'll see. And then here it is with the JP18 Jeep Wrangler that comes with the working winch. And inside the Jeep are a couple of the figures from this collection. So you've got Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and Owen Grady sitting in the back. So those are definitely much more in scale than this Jeep is with any of the other T-Rexes. I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty movie accurate size-wise. If not, just maybe the T-Rex is a little small. Figure-wise, we'll put Mr. Alan Grant here. I think that works. Again, I think maybe the T-Rex could be a little bit bigger for scale purposes, but I think that works. I like that a lot. Okay. Put him back in this Jeep. And here is the Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Jurassic World line by Hasbro from 2015. Now, I would say it's just slightly smaller than this. Similar size, but, you know, no comparison figure-wise. I mean, you just look at the mold, this is just an embarrassing attempt. I mean, I don't even understand why this exists. And I think this is probably the closest in scale. So this is the Stomp and Strike T-Rex by Hasbro, also for the 2015 line. And once again, you can just see the difference in quality. I mean, there's such a huge difference there. I really can't believe that they did this. It's ridiculous. And finally, for comparison, just want to show the size difference with Rexy's arch nemesis, the Indominus Rex, also from the Hasbro 2015 line. Now these guys are pretty much in scale. I would say that the Indominus Rex should probably be a little bit shorter, but I think it works. So if you have this and you're gonna, you know, play around with them, I think that works really well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, just a couple last things about articulation. So there does seem to be really good articulation on this figure once again. Obviously the head has all kinds of motion here. It goes side to side and up and down. You can't really move it beyond that because it's kind of fixed because of the thrash and throw feature. When the mouth is open, the tongue is molded into the bottom jaw so it doesn't stick out like the gigantic bite feature on the smaller T-Rex. And this like intermediate neck area is made out of the same hard plastic as the rest of it, which is nice. On some of the other figures, this is actually made out of like rubber, and who knows how that's going to age over time. The arms have pretty basic articulation. Doesn't seem like they're on a ball joint, just looks like they go up and down. Legs don't really have any articulation to them, which is kind of surprising. You know, it kind of feels like it's going to break if I force it any more than that. The legs here are the ankles. The feet pivot at the ankle point. And the tail, you know, moves all around inside there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So what do you think? Is this figure worthwhile? I seem to think it is. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please give me feedback. I really enjoy reading comments and replying to just about every single one of them out there. Also, please remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my upcoming Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom content, as it will be pouring out more and more as I, review and unbox all of these. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.